remember your first rhyme? The first rhyme you wrote?
Yeah.
Do you know the bars? Like I know Chill, I think you said it, but Chip, do you remember your bars?
Absolutely.
Can you spit it right now?
Well, the first rap I wrote was for my brother for his talent show in like 5th grade or 4th grade.
Can you spit it? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I remember it. It's funny
Can
because
you
they was
spit
talking
it?
about it the other day. Yeah, oh my God.
You say what grade you was in, Chip?
I might have been in like 5th grade or something like that. He might have been in, my brother 2 years younger than me. I might have been in 6th grade and he was in 4th grade.
Yo, dog, I remember lyrics. There were lines, but they were lyrics to a song I did in kindergarten.
Oh shit.
Well,
I want to hear both of y'all.
That's why I said that when we was talking about earlier before you got on here, y'all were, hip hop wasn't like, and I was telling y'all before, I said, I kind of got my uncle rap back in the 80s, and which in DC was unheard of. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling him he was part of a crew, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny that you came back, but back then you was a crew. You had your B-boy, your DJ, you had your the rap, you know what I mean? And the crazy part about it was the rapper wasn't the hit, the rapper wasn't the star, you know what I mean? It was more of a DJ. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was but it was the so it wasn't it really wasn't a thing. Like, we were saying go-go, we was big on go-go here, and so rap really wasn't a thing. So like that was my first rap. The next time I wrote a rap might have been when I met y'all in school.
Really?
I wrote one then. I loved hip hop. I could, actually writing something down. The next one probably was when we got to school.
That's talent.
So you talking about from like 5th grade to probably
18, 19 years old?
18. Yeah, 18. Yeah.
You just talented with the words.
But I want to hear this rap that you did in 4th grade.
So
he ain't let you go off that track.
I'm not letting y'all off that, 'cause I'm not gonna let Chill on the hip either.
No. So it was for his talent show, and it was him and his other boy did it. They did a little, I think they had a little dance and everything, but the joint was called Education is the Key. And it was like education is the key. You need knowledge. See, you got a long way to go. So I'm just letting you know, hit the books and don't be no crook. You got to strive if you want to live your life. And then it was, my name is Marcus, my brother name. My name is Marcus, and I'm a winner. When it come to school, I ain't no beginner. I'm like a king or a diamond ring. When I get in school, I'm great at everything. I'm the all, like Michael Jordan is in basketball. Without books, you won't get very far. Leave it to me. I'm in there, see, and I know that education is the key. And education, they did the little joint.
Wow.
Education, yeah. That was it.
Oh, my bars is only 4 bars. I ain't had but 4 bars, bro.
That's all you need when they hard. Yeah. 4 hard bars.
We are the bears. We sing as we go. This silly song, hi he, hi ho. We love to be snuggled. We love to be hugged. We love to be snug as a bug in the rug. Lyric.
Hey, that's
Kitty
fire.
got what we doing, sir.
Lyric. And that was 6 years old when I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kenny, yeah, hell yeah.
That's cool.
Yo, and that right then, when that crowd started clapping, it was over.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing for the rest of my life. When that crowd started clapping, boy, like I did what? I knew it was official.
You know what? And I think if I would have actually been the one performing it, I probably would have felt the same way. Cause that first time, cause like when I was in school, like I was telling you with you know what I mean, it was rapping with like I told you, rapping with Los, really. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When the year before you got there. You know what I'm saying?
For everybody who don't know on the pod, he's talking about King Los, the rapper that's in the industry. So if y'all know King Los, just look him up. Great lyricist. Yeah, I mean, like you could throw him a word and everything. And I watched them two. I watched Chips and Los go at it. And Los, like, man, at the time, Like hearing somebody like up close in person, like up close person just sitting beside him, hearing somebody rap. It was crazy. The only other person that I used to hear rapping and God rest his soul, he ended up passing away. He was Kenny from school. You remember Kenny used to rap?
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
one of the hardest bars for me in high school is when he said Kenny Jones, I'm off
Kenny,
the hook.
Kenny Jones ain't passed away.
Kenny.
No, somebody told me passed.
He done killed the nigga. He done murked him.
Somebody told me passed away.
He done murked the dude.
Yeah, kill Kenny, son.
Jay, you just killed Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny, you bastard.
He just followed Christoph on Instagram last week.
Oh, that's hilarious. When he watches this episode, that's hilarious. And it's not funny at the same time.
He was talking about over the album, dog.
Hey, Kenny, do your magic with this and cut that out. But listen, rewind.
Oh, now I got magic. Now I'm mad.
So listen, my man Kenny Jones in school, I never forget he was rapping, and then at the end of it, he said, "Hey, Kenny Jones off the hook like dead phones." Shit had me go crazy when he said that shit. Kenny Jones, and all I kept hearing was "boo," because he was down tone.
That's funny.
I tried to battle rap that battle one time, it did not go well. So
you should have got him on here tonight.
That's one thing I never was a battle rapper. Never. I was a hype rapper. Like, bro,
see that's kind of where I started there before I started rapping on beats. So that's what the whole thing up there, like you saying with Los and them, like man, it was intriguing, and I was like, obviously I knew I could do it, but I never really tried it.
Right.
So I was getting in there, and it was just like, man, I'm sitting there like this nigga. We all was in school together, me, him, and James. But James got there a year after we had already been there. So James missed the battles that we had. We had a crazy battles, but
man, you had no breakdance skills, no nothing, Jay.
Nah, man, listen, I was a hype man. Like I was a hype man. So when we got to school, ain't nobody was breakdancing. We was fifth.
Yeah, that wasn't. We missed that era, man. We missed that era.
Our teachers used to let us bring music in middle school, bro. And it was this dude. His name was Ab. They call him Abadabba. It was me and him, bro. Yeah. Yo, they used to move the lunch table to the side.
Yeah.
Put that music on, bro. Me and him had a routine where I used to come in and jump over his shoulders, and we both drop into a split. Yo, the whole cafeteria go crazy, dog. Yo, bro.
That's wild.
Yo, they groomed us, man. They groomed us for what we was doing in school, man. Cause we
got to see, man. What we got to see was Chips and, like I said, Chips and Los, like they would be in front of the dorms, and they'd be going back and forth. Like it'd be like Los would spit, and then Chips would jump in. And he'll take let's say he said a word or something, Chips may jump in and say that word, say something about it, and then he'll go into his rhymes, and then it'll flip back and forth. And I'd be looking like, yo, like, and what I know Chips for is hooping.
Yeah, it look like magic though.
I'm looking at, I know Chips for playing ball because that's where I met him on the court. So I'm looking at it from that standpoint. Then when I see him come down the hill, and Los got this big crowd around him, everybody around Los, because Los had bars, he had lyrics and everything like that. Like, he was like Los said something like, I'm all about the cash. I ain't with Rockefeller, but I'll take your Dame and Dash.
Yeah, chill. He signed with Puff, man.
No, like for me, actually ciphering with somebody and being up close and rapping in the cipher with somebody, he was the best that I had ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And it was so for me. And I always, you know what I'm saying, I give him those props and that because for me it gave me a bar to reach, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just starting and he was already like freestyle, like I said, you know what I mean? So we would be in there sparring, not even sparring, because I wasn't even in a place I wouldn't even disrespect him like that. I wasn't in a place at that time. But we'd be in there, you know, man, we used to do joint where we throw words at each other. And, you know, throw a word and you just freestyle the word in there. Just keep throwing them, which, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ended up famously doing it on.
Yeah, he real good.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He famously did it on one of his videos in the studio with everybody. But we used to do that in it. And then, you know what I mean? So it was like I had it's easier to like Chill was saying with Rakim. It's like when you're trying to do something that's never been done before, and you're trying to reach levels of something that you're almost creating. It takes like it's different. Right. So with me, I had something to reach, so it propelled me, and I knew what I needed to do, and I knew how I needed to get there. So I can write something, be like, and then listen to him like, nah, that ain't it, because you know what I'm saying? Like if he did it, it'd be so I just kept going at that. So we got to the point. So then when it finally got to the point where, I felt on par where, he'd do something, we'd throw a word at each other, yada, yada. And I felt like I was on par, and it was like, all right, boom. But, him being this nigga would, it got to the point where niggas got tired of hearing him rap because all he did all day, every day. And, it gets to a point where it's like, it happened to me at the Cat Williams show, and I thought Cat Williams messed it up because he had like 2 or 3 opening acts, and they were so funny, and I laughed so hard. By the time Cat Williams came, I really couldn't even laugh anymore. So it was like, man, and like what I said that with Loso time, like he was rapping so much and so good, you just kind of got numb. Like the shit was like, it was like you got numb hearing it. Like it's amazing, but it was just like after a while you got numb. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. So, it got to that point, and and we got to doing and then throwing words back and forth with each other to one day. But the nigga was so competitive, and it was just, that was his thing. But we got one day, I think I just surprised him to this point where it was like, yo, that he had to, because he always tried to, but that's anybody rapping. Once you get to that point, like it's always competitive. Like you said, like hip hop has always been competitive, whether you was doing graffiti or whether you was, a b-boy, whether you that. So if somebody does something, you don't leave it at them doing it. You got to try to take it a step above. Right. So we was in there doing the words, yada yada. This nigga say, all right, throw me the words, but tell me who to rap like. And I was like, what the fuck, man? This nigga start rapping like Eminem. I say, he start doing the joints that rapping like, I was like, this nigga's crazy. I said, bro, he crazy.
Into the game. Into the game.
Yeah. I had to weigh I had to hold my head on, again, because it got to a point where I felt like I was the best. But I think I weighed that on that I felt like I made better songs. And I also felt like that I knew how to control the crowd better. You know what I'm saying? The MC portion. Because, like sometimes I feel you rap so much so good you go past the mark. Like you
gotta have a perfect balance, man.
Dog, it's a skill set in knowing how not to go past the mark. Yep. It's a skill set in knowing how to finish. Yeah. And you know what I mean? So I used to, I used to weigh. I probably never had this conversation with him, but that's what I used to weigh it on, because I was like, if it ever came down to it, and we did the big stage, and I got disqualified. Me and him, it was a battle. BET used to come to the colleges, and they used to have the rap battle where they put everybody on stage, and and they'd do something like a minute battle, and kind of everybody knew what it was going to come down to, and it ended up coming down to me and him. And I was like, this is my moment. Nigga. I was waiting for this moment. I was waiting for this joint. And I think I cursed and got disqualified. And I was like, but I was waiting for that joint. I was ready. And the crowd wanted me, but they disqualified me. But yeah, I was waiting for that moment. But yeah, man,
I got a question for you, man. I got a question for both of y'all. So look, you talking about how good a person get numb when they, saying they hear somebody that's good rapping all the time, and, you get numb to it. And I think that's kind of what happened with Drake sometimes. You got used to being good and the albums being so good, you kind of get, even if he makes something hot, you like, it's Drake, what do you expect? But
Eminem too.
Eminem did happen to Eminem, dog. But one thing I wanted to say, they had a question, Most Def was on a podcast recently, and they asked him about Drake, and he said Drake wasn't real. He doesn't consider him real hip hop.
I heard that too.
He make Target music.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Let me say one of the things. If you ever pay attention, even on my album, let's say LL Cool J's album, you never gonna hear the same sound twice. Mm-hmm. When you get to when you get to Eminem and you get to Drake and all, it becomes repetitive. And it's the fact that because the it's just like a Luther Vandross. Let's take, because that's what I'm saying. We tailored our stuff. That's who we had to tailor behind. You're not gonna hear the same song twice with Luther. You want to hear the vocals, but the music you're not gonna hear the same sound on that album. With Eminem, you're gonna get the same sound,
cadence,
and the same cadence. And that's Drake. Forget about it. You can play the first Drake record or last Drake record. That auto tune is gonna be in there, and you're going that's the thing. It's like they music became repetitive, which shortened the lifespan.
With Chill, I think my bad, not to steal your wisdom on that, bro. But I think that it speaks to what Most was saying in that sense, and it speaks to what we was talking about earlier or alluded to earlier of the business, man. It's the recycled redundancy. Like, you know, man, I'm gonna sell you the iPhone 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm gonna sell you the same phone over and over again, and I'm gonna make billions. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
And I think like you explaining it like that, honestly, like that.
It got.
I think you put it in a good way with that.
I be listening. I be trying to really hone in on the music, but the hard part for me is it all sounds the same. The rappers are mirroring the other rappers. They're not rapping for the audience. They rapping for the rappers. We was rapping for the audience.
So until
you trying to figure out what can we do that's gonna come and make y'all jump out y'all seat,
right?
And get crazy. I gotta have a sound. I can't sound like De La Soul because they got that niche. Then I can't sound like Tribe Called Quest because they got that niche. I can't sound like 3 Times Dope. They got that.
Can't sound
like you know what I'm saying? That's what we missed it at, bro. My man dropped off.
Oh no, he's still there. No, I was gonna say you came up like in the 80s and 90s was the era of everybody being original. Nobody wanted to sound like
you can't even look alike, bro.
Yeah.
At one point, I didn't know Future from what's up.
What's the dude? The Bama Panda dude, designer
from New York. Yeah,
designer.
It was just like, bro, that whole everybody started growing dreads. Everybody, you know what I mean? It was like, all right, cool. This one got the dreads, then that's him. Ain't nobody you can wear a hat, but you can't wear my hat.
So for both of you guys, Chips, I know what y'all saying about the repetitive, and Daryl, I say what you're saying too. So what do you think is missing from this type of era of hip hop? Because like me and Kenny was talking, and he told me to say they changed, but I'm just saying like
artistry. They don't know what a real tape smell like, bro. All of that count. All that traveling from Long Island to Manhattan, 45 minutes or an hour on the train to get the chunking studio, to stay locked in the studio for 2 days, 3 days, trying to put the beat together, trying to get it to sync. The machines ain't adding up or the machine broke. Now all that, man, makes you, when you hit that stage, it gives you appreciation because it's like, man, if y'all only knew what we had to go through to bring y'all this dish.
Right.
Now it's like you get it out the oven, get it out the freezer, put it in the microwave, put it on for 10 minutes, bing, and serve dinner served.
Yeah. I think as well too, man, as well.
It's I missed all that, bro.
I think that you're not going to I think it's still that's still there. I'm gonna say I think it's still there. But you're not. I think there's still artists. I think there's still people who want to push the envelope and change the game and create it. I just think that you're never going to hear them on the mainstream. And I think the reason why that doesn't. I don't think that takes away from the art. Like, there's still real artists out here. There's still real artists. It's just a whole lot of opportunists. Everybody sees this a quick lick. You know what I'm saying? That's why this whole gambling, like they about to, like, in about 20 years, man. It's gonna be like shit, might not even that long. Like about 10 years, it's gonna be like some rehabs and all of that. Like, people about to lose their shirt off their back with this gambling that's right to your phone.
Yes.
And because everybody looking for the quick lick, get rich fast, get quick lick, quick lick, quick lick. So what we see is all of the opportunists, and what we see is all of the people that are handpicked by the business, because it's harder. Like I used to say, they was trying to push people out. Like, they was trying to push the artists out the game, and because you can't duplicate that. You can't. It's like, I'm not about to allow this. Because now this person done came in, and now the people want this, and we can't duplicate that. It's harder us to. But if we make this, I
need to start an artist boot camp.
Yeah,
yo,
man.
Hey, dog, hey, that's real.
Yeah, if you create a space, where, if like, hey, because people want what you give them. So like, if I'm giving everybody oodles and noodles, it's like, bam, now all I got to do is come out with a chicken flavor oodles and noodles or beef flavor. Now everybody want it. I can't let this nigga that's out here chefing up all of these fucking linguinis and Alfredo. I can't let them see him. I can't let them see him because nobody else is. Because now it's gonna be hard for us to create this iPhone 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't let these niggas see this phone that fucking China or Google or somebody came up with, because it's gonna fuck the game up. So I gotta market this iPhone. I gotta make everybody think they gotta have the iPhone. I gotta have the iPhone in every movie. I gotta have it on your TV all the time. And that's all it is. We just get marketed to.
And then we gotta pit each other against each other. What they do, labels put artists against each other, bro.
And I mean that's okay. But the fact that, to the point y'all really want to kill somebody, really, like, you know,
that's something else.
Unlive somebody, as they say, bro.
But dog, you gotta think about it, man. But you gotta think about it. They put these kids in some messed up situations, yo.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? These dudes, some of them dudes 19, 20 years old.
When you got I
think they putting themselves in.
We got the freedom of internet. Percocet is.
But I'm just saying, like, right? Yeah. But like, for example, right? Molly Percocet's a hot song, right? But we came up in the era, like, yeah. So, but I can't say you chill, but us, we came in the era where 3 6 Mafia, they talked about doing coke and syrup, or the Texas wave, it was all about the syrup and, you know, drinking lean and stuff like that.
But that was never pushed in our face at every moment. That was a niche. It's cool if it's a niche, but what they doing with these songs now is it's what's being fed to us. You know what I'm saying? Like it was even back then it was bum ass. It was rappers that people thought was corny. But you know what I mean, it was a niche for that. You know what I'm saying? It was a niche for that. But like now that this is what we're pushing to you 24/7. If there's any coverage of something, this is what's on the coverage. Whether, you know what I mean, we created all these outlets, whether it's the TMZs, the whatever, and we're showing you Blueface. I haven't seen nobody is on anything more than Blueface. Like I don't even know none of this nigga music. I'm sure it's trash.
Yeah, one song.
Like I watched one thing I like these rap when they do documentaries, it give me a better insight on. Like I watched Travis Scott documentary. I became a Travis Scott fan. Yeah. Because I just watched him and what he do and the process of how he do and how he command the crowd. It was just like, yo. But I gotta see it. I gotta get the whole visual of them.
But that's how I became a bigger. That's why I became a bigger Lil Baby fan, because I watched
the documentary.
His documentary, and it was actually good because like he even thought about how like he wanted to do music. He wasn't here for the interviews. He just, somebody told him that he think he'll be a good artist, so he started getting to it. Then they was asking questions. He'd be like, "Hey man," he didn't really want to get into it because like he felt like you know, they was trying to make him a certain thing. And he went into that.
I like him too. I love Lil Baby.
Yeah. Hey, but
I met him in DC at the fight.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Well, he was cool too.
But Another thing is long form podcast when you can sit down with a 21 Savage like your man Shay what's his name Shannon Sharp did. Yeah. So you learn more about artists too. Yeah, so you learn more about artists.
But yo, I mean, I watched the interview, man. I want to hear more about the positive aspect of what he do. Mm-hmm. Don't that 50 done sold the 6 shots. Yeah, I mean and he's a very successful artist.
Yeah,
I want to hear more about that.
But I will say that doing about 21 Savage, he don't even get into the that part too much.
Though, he really didn't want to. Shannon kept trying to pull it out of him, but he was like,
so can I ask? I hopefully Chips get back to it. Chips, if you can hear us, hopefully you can hear us. But Chill, let me ask you a question, Chips, and both of them ask you back. Do you think our artists that we fell in love with, the DMX, like for you, Chill, the Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Rob Bass, you know what I'm saying, Kid and Play, and then for Chips, our artists, Nas still going, so I'm not gonna use him, but some of the artists that we came up with, the Onyx, the like just the little mainstream, like the Mr. Red, somebody that Redman, you know what I'm saying? Some of the people that we kind of like fell in love with, the Pimp C, the Bum B's. Do you think they can make it in this era, like look, and really kind of take it over?
I think you answer your question. I'll let them too, because nobody want to hear from me. But Nas answer your question. He put out 6 albums with Hit Boy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the reason why I kept Nas out of it is because like Nas and Jay-Z for us is Nas and Jay-Z for us is here, and then it's everybody else.
Where was Nas before the Hit Boy albums? They thought he was on his way out. Like Nas was the older rapper, was to the young
but it's certain. But for me, it's certain people. Like for example, when Biggie Pac was on their wave, it was Biggie and Pac, and then it was everybody else. Or like for maybe say Chill, like, and I don't know, but it was Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and then it was, you know what I'm saying, the people that came up. It's like certain people are in like a certain box, and then it's the rest of them. So like for example, we know Jadakiss is nice, but everybody didn't know Jadakiss was super nice until he did the verses.
The verses. Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. So
I knew he was.
We all knew
he was nice. Everybody likes rap knew he was nice. But what I'm saying is everybody didn't know.
No, everybody didn't know that because y'all niggas was talking about Dipset was going to win that versus.
I thought Dipset was going to kill him.
Kenny.
I was one of them, bro.
No, these niggas like it was like because we was partying at that time. Niggas was going to get Dipset, and I was like, bro, y'all. I thought I was losing my mind. Yeah. I was like, yo, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, you talking about the locks, my nigga. Like, you talking about?
What I'm saying is, do you think that? Right, but do you think
that deal with locks?
Yeah.
Nah, do you think those smaller rappers? Do you think those smaller rappers can make it in today's scene? Like, do you think somebody?
What do you mean by make it though? Well, because
I think you're freezing up a little bit. That's why I think people can't hear you.
I think that's the part that I think that's a part of the game that's hurting anyway. It's like, what do you mean by make it? It's nothing to make. It's like you create art and you give it to the people, and the people do it with the art, and they judge the art how they judge it. It ain't about making it. It's they can create art. Yes, I don't know what you mean by make it. You know what I'm saying?
No, what I'm
great example is of that other than Nas, Killer Mike. I think Killer Mike had album of the year last year. You know what I'm saying? Killer Mike is crazy. And Killer Mike is an artist that's always been dope. Yeah. He's always been a dope artist, but most people didn't know who he was, or most people aren't familiar with him. But you know what I mean? I'm sure he gained a whole gang of brand new fans last year. You know, so I'm sure he gained
but what I was saying is and that's what I was saying. Do you think, like, for example, we know Killer Mike, and if you like hip hop and you're a hip hop head, you listen to Killer Mike. You know Dungeon Family, but like I said, like for example, most kids will pick Future over Killer Mike any day of the week.
But again, man, kids are the everything is marketed. Like we fossils. Everything's marketed to the kids, and I would go lower than the 20s. I would go like everything, you know what I mean, is pushed to the
TikTok.
the 5s, the 6, you know what I mean, YouTube, all like it's all commercialism. Like it's
TikTok.
all like I was watching I was watching something with my son, man. It was something on, and bro, I've never seen so many commercials in my life. And you're like every 5 minutes, it was like dragons, buy them now. You know what I'm saying? It was just that every joint. Like, dude, so kid jump. I was like, yo, it's crazy. Like when you have certain eyes for it. So you know what I mean? It's again, you push like that's what most that was saying is target music. It's all like it's a bunch of music to make you buy things. Like these niggas got deals that you don't even know about with clothing companies and alcohol brands and all of this. No, it's literally like these niggas is walking billboards and commercials. They wearing a bunch of clothes that was given to them so that you can buy them. It's all of these things across the board is walking billboards and commercials, and those things aren't geared towards us. They're geared towards the kids. So of course they're going to be, you know what I'm saying? Of course they're going to be more leaning to whatever's being marketed to them. You know what I'm saying? But artists like those artists that you name it, any of them can drop music, and if it's dope, it's dope. And if people, you know what I mean, if it catches the ear of, you know what I mean, people, they'll gravitate to it, in my opinion.
I always when I talk to artists, man, I'm like, who told you to stop making music?
Yo, that's why the Andre 3000 joint hurt me, man.
The thing about it is, man, it's like you think we get to a certain age and now we don't like rap no more, bro. If we like what you did before, we're gonna like what you did, but you just gotta make sure it's quality,
right,
man. And you know, but we know that there's a whole different wave and how to put, but you get on a certain frequency, they'll find you, but they gotta keep making the product.
Yeah.
They done stop making product.
So chill. Let me ask you this question real quick, because I asked Chips this and I asked the other part, you know, E, but we not like music savants like you guys. But who do you think came through as a rapper that made a wave that changed like the game? Like we said, like when 50 came through, he changed the dynamics of the rap when he did it. When you know,
you don't gotta give him too many more. I want to hear what artist came through and shifted the energy of the culture.
Yo, you know how many people became in the Nation of Islam? Became 5%ers?
Yeah.
After
I knew he was gonna say the God.
Once he yo, you know how many kids in our school became 5%ers? So
I never even thought about that.
I had dudes that hit me from Dubai begging me. This dude said, I gotta find this fee for you at least $250,000 if you get Rakim over here.
Damn.
And I knew he wasn't coming because Rod don't fly. So that was out of the question. But he like, that dude, bro, when Rod dropped, man, the game, everybody, even Snooper Tech, all that slow flow and all that, that was Rakim. Slick Rick, all of them know Rod came in. Even Marley when Marley was recording, he was like, yo, you got the, because at that time, all that was, they were still doing that.
Yo, no
and he
bullshit.
come in there talking about, how could I move the crowd? Marley was like, wait a minute. Boy, where your energy at? That's all you gonna get. And he stuck this gun.
Raw was your move. Anybody else, like Big Daddy Kane, move that needle like that?
But they was comparing him to Rakim.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hey, yo, I've never seen
so do you gotta do you so outside of Rakim, was it anybody else that you know to shift the culture?
Yeah. Black Thought.
Wow.
You think Thought shifted it?
Conscious. Everybody started wearing the black medallion, the red, black, and green medallion. It was Black Thought.
It was that Thought's influence at that time was that big. I knew Rakim, but I would have never thought of Black Thought as somebody that shifted the culture in a space that, man, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, you know another one, man.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I I remember they had that video too when they made fun of like the
everybody. Yeah, they was just like, yo, everybody doing this, fake stuff, and they were like, yo,
they had parodies of like people popping champagne, the fake video the models in the videos and stuff.
So
yeah, man.
We, like I said, man, we've been on this pod for a long time, and I appreciate you guys. And I don't want to hold nobody time up, man. But Black Thought, that I would have never thought of Black Thought. But let me ask everybody before we get out of here. Man, I want to holler at y'all. We got to end with this, man. And I'm gonna let the rappers go last because of their ears. Kenny, I'm gonna start with you. Who was your top 5?
Look at Chips. All right, man. That's how
Spice 1.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Wishbone.
Pac number 1 for me. That's my goal.
MC8.
You ain't gotta give me no order. Just give me your 5.
All right, Pac, Scarface, Nas, Cube, Snoop.
Pac, Scarface, Nas, Cube, Snoop. Okay, 5. Moneybag, what's yours?
Nah, this thing probably change all the time how I feel. But I gotta put Devin and Dude in my top 5 because hey, look, I just like Devin
the dude, man. I ain't
mad
at the dude.
Because you know what, though? For me personally, as a kid that had a Cadillac, and he was talking about this shit, and I was like, yo, this is everything that I'm trying to do at the time of my life. All I'm doing is trying to drive. I got my Cadillac. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Get a little
see
buzz, what I can pull. I'm trying to see what I can pull.
Holler at some joint,
see what I can see.
That was my prime parking lot pimping days, bro. But nah, man.
I ain't mad at the
Devin the Dude, Currency. Which is I'm a Currency fan, bro. Like Wayne in there, Lil Wayne in there. And then I got Jay in there, of course.
Okay.
And
who's your last?
Personally, I go with. See, this is always a hard one though, because I'm like Snoop, or maybe he could have been. I don't know. He could have been way better than what he was, bro. The Game, yo.
I ain't mad at it.
No, he could have been way better than what he was, yo. Because lyrically, that man the Game could go, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I just feel
it
like
all depends on what game. It always depends on what game you get.
Yeah, that part.
Game
I don't know what game you're gonna get, yo. But I'm scratch the Game out, and I'm had to put J. Cole in there, yo.
So mine is of course Nas, J. Cole, Jay-Z, T.I.
I'm not mad at that.
The T.I. was like, you know what I'm saying? And then that fifth is hard. That fifth is always crazy, man. I go with Pop. I just go with Pop. I go with Pop. Because I love Biggie, but Biggie for me didn't get a chance to blossom all the way.
Yeah, he having a body of work, yo.
He just didn't get a chance to blossom, man.
Yeah.
So Chill, I'm gonna let you go because Chips is a guest on the show. So Chill, let me know. What's your 5?
See, I come from a whole different era. I'm gonna go with the Crash Crew. I'm gonna go with Tribe Called Quest. I'm gonna go with Queen Latifah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Naughty by Nature. And I'm gonna go with KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions. See, because I come from an era of.
You ain't put Rakim in there?
Nah, because I know that would be biased.
How's that biased?
Because he grew up with Rakim. He like Rakim and him.
You know, his music is embedded in my head from before he even, that just goes without saying. I don't even include him because I let everybody else include him. But I'm just going with an era of cruise. Cause I would have went with Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. I mean, cause you understand,
Queen Latifah was in the crew
with these dudes. I'd have been on tour buses with these dudes. We done cut each other hair, everything. You know what I mean?
Queen Latifah was in the crew.
Huh?
She should be with Native Tongues and all that.
Nah, but I had to. She was down with she would rap with the Native Tongue, with Tribe Called Quest or
Not About Nature.
But I mean, I had to, because she was a female. I gotta put her in there.
You like Queen Latifah over MC Lyte and Roxanne?
I mean, Queen Latifah brought Naughty by Nature to the game. Like, she brought a lot.
Regardless of who you bring to the game, do you like
people?
Queen. Yeah,
I got a hot take
over MC Lyte and okay, cool. Kenny, I'm surprised you didn't put
catalog. Queen catalog was big.
I'm surprised Kenny ain't choose 50.
Ain't have a catalog, bro.
I'm surprised Kenny ain't choose 5th in TDE.
I was already.
That's my thing, though, man. When you ask who's your top 5.
It's hard.
Even though hip hop starts for people at Tupac, it starts for them right there.
Yeah.
So then they start naming from Tupac down.
Wow. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going from when the first rap songs was even laid down.
Right.
I was there when the Cold Crush Brothers was just on cassette.
Yeah. we just talked about cassettes the other day.
Let's say I found a Freddie Fox cassette. I sent them.
But now, but chill. Let me ask you this: are you a basketball fan?
Yes, like a Wyclef John right now.
You a basketball fan? So if somebody was actually your top 5 basketball players, are you gonna go? You gonna do that the same way?
No,
not starting Mike and then come back?
No, because why they always name the top 5 rapper? Hip hop wasn't just about a rapper.
Okay.
They never asked overall, what's your best 5? It should be what's your best 5 rap songs. But because
it should be
say that,
or albums at least, top 5 albums.
Yeah.
We can do that. Okay,
it should be your top 5 albums. It should be that albums,
right? Because because you excluding the rap groups.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We could do that too. So Chips,
we're gonna run it back. The thing is, Mo Chips. The thing about it is, rap starts for a lot of cats after the rap groups was over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They ain't never seen a rap group.
Yeah.
But we'll run it back. Chips, what's your top 5 rappers, and then give me your top 5 albums. We'll run it back. Top 5 rappers and top 5 albums.
It's so hard for me because I don't I try. Yeah, it's hard because you say your top 5 and it's like, man, what are we talking about? Are we talking about people that's just like top 5 dudes I like to spit? Like, some dudes spit like
I get
Jada Kiss is one of them ones where, man, he ain't got the catalog. But like if we was my
top 5, I get you.
Yeah, but if we was outside spitting, I would like to have Kiss with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So just give me your top 5 artists off the top of your head, like just the first 5 that come to your head then.
I mean, I don't like it. Gotta like for me, it's easy. Easy for me is Jay, Nas, and Face. That's easy.
Okay, that's your 3.
That's easy for me because they all got like 10 albums. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about people that got 10 albums and more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
give me 2 more. Just give me 2 more. Because it could change every day, like you said. You
don't like Busta Rhymes.
You said what?
You don't like Busta?
I love Bus.
Yeah,
I love Bus. Bus is one. I always had the argument with the verses that nobody wants to stand beside Bus in the verses.
Nobody.
They don't. That's a long night. You know what I'm saying? Standing beside Bus.
You got to outperform them too, though.
Till was the one person that told me that when verses first came out. Till told me, "Don't nobody want to mess with Bus in the ring."
No, you don't want to stand beside Bus because Bus got the state. Bus is hip hop one, and Jada Kiss showed you what being hip hop does to niggas that's not really hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And then 2, Bus can perform. Bus is top 3 hip hop rap performers ever.
Eva.
And then Bus actually has the songs. Like he got big records. He got big records. You know what I'm saying? So that's a nightmare to stand beside that. It's a nightmare.
And he can give it to you any way you want. He can give it to you. He can give it to you fast, pause, fast, slow. He can give it to you lyrical.
I know who learned the lesson. I know who learned. Yo, I learned what. Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That boy got hits, B.
Yeah.
So Chips, we got your 3. Give me 2 more.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. I'm thinking catalogs. I might have. It's probably gonna end up being guilty pleasures, man.
That's fine.
Fuck, I hate this shit. I want to say yay.
I want
to say yay.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Okay, that's number 4. Yay. That's
number
4.
Because he got a hell of a catalog.
I Mr. Old Kanye, but yay is number 4.
Yeah, and fuck, bro, like 5. I might gotta put Pac in there, man. I might gotta put
Okay,
Pac
so
in
that's
there.
your 5. So let's run it real quick. Give me your top 3 albums. We only gonna do 3. Top 3 albums.
Fuck, bro, come on, man. Somebody else got to go. You just hurt my brain. You just hurt my brain with that.
Kenny,
I was trying to give you something.
I
was trying to give you something with some substance.
All Eyes on Me, Get Rich or Die Trying, and Illmatic.
Okay.
All
right. Moneybag. Top 3 albums.
Shoot, now my joints 36 Chambers, the first Wu joint.
Okay.
And then the joint that God dang, Trap or Die.
Yeah,
Trap or Die.
Damn, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, Trap or Die. Not the mixtape.
No, hold on. Trap or Die.
Mixtape.
The mixtape.
Trap or Die. Well, no, I'm gonna take the mixtape out.
You talking about Thug
Motivation
101.
You talking about Thug Motivation? Yeah.
I gotta take the mixtape off. I can't do the mixtape.
Okay.
Thug Motivation 101. So that 2 joints, and then Doggy Style. The joints is that I can pinpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, chill. Give me yours.
Yo, my joint would be. I gotta give it to LL Cool J.
Okay.
His first joint.
Yeah.
Then my next one is gonna be Salt and Pepper. His first joint. Then I gotta give it to I gotta give it to Rakim, dog. Paid in full. Paid in full killed me.
Yes.
So I mean, these are just. So I get what Chips is saying, man. This is hard because it's like albums that I love, and it's other albums that I love over these. I mean, it's just other albums. I get what you're saying, Chips, because this right here is just. I'm gonna just give y'all 3 because it's more than 3 that I got my top 3. But it's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
niggas been started something.
Yeah, so it was written.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna just go with my man because I like that 2014 Forest Hill Drive was something crazy.
Yeah, that was one. That
was a crazy album. That J. Cole album was, and he had no features. That was one of the first albums I listened to.
I think that was his best album.
And there's other albums out there that like can rival all them.
And whoever put that freestyle to J. Cole in that IG group chat, the Pit Stop, whoever put that freestyle,
that was me. Yeah, but it's other albums that you can put out there. You know what I'm saying? Because Redman joint was dumb crazy.
No, Muddy Water.
That man is
one of the
I want to say some joints that nobody said because y'all said something that I would have put in there. Fuck, but I'm gonna go shit because you said because Doggy Style. I'm thinking. I was thinking that Trap or Die for some. I mean that motivation. I was thinking. I'm gonna go My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Fantasy?
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go
Graduation too though.
Yeah, that was dope. Shit, I'm gonna go am I gonna go Reasonable? I feel like I want to go Reasonable.
Platinum should have went triple.
But let me ask you,
Yo, T.I.
let me ask y'all this.
Rap music.
Most of these albums that y'all talk about,
Uh-huh.
could y'all listen to them from front to back?
Yes.
Every song consistently.
Yes.
That classifies him.
See, that's what we were.
That's why.
We heard
that trap music by T.I. was
crazy.
Listen
the albums I name is in rotation to this day.
And like when that's what I'm saying, them joints like definitely 101. I can go through that joint, listen to that whole joint.
It's dark as hell is hot.
I'm in the gym when I run.
Dark as hell is hot.
I'm listening to Get Rich or Die Trying.
I think the last one. I think the last one I go with. Oh man, yeah, they named all of them. I think I'm gonna go with Machiavelli. I'm gonna go with Machiavelli, 7 Day Theory. I'm gonna go with that.
Hey,
and I probably should take, because now when I'm thinking about it, I probably would take what was the first one? The first one I said was what? I said what did I just say? I said Machiavelli.
Kanye joint.
Kanye.
And I said something else. Fantasy. Didn't I say something else? I think I'll take that.
No, you said Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt.
I'd take my Dark Twisted Fantasy out, because now I'm thinking about joints that when I remember the time and place when I first heard it, and I remember it shifting the game in my mind. Like, it shifted my thoughts and how I felt about certain music. It was just a pivotal. Like Machiavelli did that, because you know what I mean? I remember it was 96. It was a rough year for me. And that joint came out, and time goes by, puffing no lie, hoping that it get me high. Like, that shit got me through 96. Yeah, it got me through 96. Reasonable Doubt, like I told you, like the Feeling It joint was one of those joints for me. And shit, yeah. See, it'll probably been Dark Twisted Fantasy, but it'll probably been Doggy Style. Would have probably been
Doggy Style was the one.
It was Dark Hell is Hot.
And this could like
one of them joints.
When people ask me about ranking my all-time like either favorite artists or favorite albums, I always revert back to my childhood, because that's my first impression on hip hop, and I don't think nothing will ever supersede
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's gonna be them older joints. Yeah,
this is the thing for
when
me.
You felt in love with it.
Right.
When I hit that television and movie genre in my career, hip hop went black, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even when I was rapping, I never really listened to other artists that much, because I was a creator. And again, you couldn't sound like other people. So you would like the songs, you knew you liked it, but I only had a limit that I could listen to, because I was constantly creating, and I didn't want to either sound like, I'm not trying to write what you're writing. But when I got a film and television, it was certain artists that I listened to that I stayed with. Like you said, when you was a kid, it was certain things that I stayed with to get me through it, because I was one out there by myself. So a lot of the New York rap, the Coogee rap, and all that stuff that I named, and even Salt and Pepper, it was just telling me, it was taking me home. Even my dressing room, dog, my manager tell you, I had a framed map of the subway in New York. That was just the fact of keeping me locked in. But that when music started changing, and it took off, my focus was a whole nother different focus, because I was an actor. So I was, and you trying to create, and you trying to stay in the game, and you working. It was a whole different, I had to play catch up, dog.
Right.
I really had to. It wasn't that I wasn't loving hip hop no more. I still loved it, but it stopped at a certain time period for me, and then it started back.
I feel you on that too,
because that just went right by me, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that shit, because like when I was getting to, like album mode and all of that, I would stop listening to other artists. You know what I'm saying? Because I would find myself, and subconsciously, but I would find myself sounding like shit that I liked. You know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of remove myself. Yeah, I kind of had to remove myself from it so that I wouldn't, so that I was digging in my own creative bag and chasing a sound that I hadn't heard. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have a vibe that I didn't hear because certain joints. And it's funny because the ones that I did do that, I noticed them. And it's funny because people like those songs and I hate them because I hear the influence. Yeah, I hear the influence that I had of the other artists, and I was like, I don't even like that. And people love them songs. Like that be their favorite. I'd be like, all right, whatever. I ain't gonna be mad that you like something I made, but
you know why though? Because for us, it's relatable. You know what I'm saying? It's relatable. Yeah. It's relatable to what we're accustomed to listening to because we're listening to it from a consumer ear, where y'all listening to it from an industry ear. Yep. So you listening to it from a rapper's ear, where I'm listening to it from a consumer's ear. So, for example, if I hear something and it's so smooth and it's so like and it sounds so melodic and it just flows on the beat and everything like that, and the beat goes, but you're rapping on it and the lyrics is good and all that. That's something I like. Now you might sound like somebody, I don't care, but for me, for example, let's say I'm a big fan of Rod Wave because Rod Wave is out right now, and somebody sound like Rod Wave and he sounds good, but he's rapping over his own beats and everything like that. He sounds good to me because that's what my ear loves to hear. Whereas for you as a rapper, you like, bro, I don't want to sound like this dude. I want to make my own lane. I want to make my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to be Chips. I don't want to be, hey, exactly. I don't want to be, I want to be chill. I don't want to sound like such and such because now I sound like Rakim. I don't want to be Chips. Want to sound like Chips. I don't want to sound like Hov. I don't want to sound like Nas. You know what I'm saying?
And coming from the battle rap space, you know what I'm saying? Like coming from my first battle rapping before I ever created music, me making music, I rapped and did it to impress other artists. You know what I'm saying? Like me making music, it wasn't really it wasn't like I'm making a song for the girls, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. I rap so that when other niggas that rapped or other niggas that had rap ears heard it, they'd be like, "Oh, this nigga dope." You know what I'm saying?
I rap for the audience. I was a crowd motivator. I was about the audience, and that was my thing. I wasn't a battle rapper. That's what I said. I was trying to motivate the crowd, get the girls screaming, and the guys say, "Oh, that was me."
And I wish I had more of that, or I tried later on. I tried to, and so what I ended up doing, and what really I think is dope with when you create music and with artistry is you gotta get on that stage, because once you get on that stage, you know what you know the vibe, so you know what the people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So once you get on stage, you know, oh, this is gonna come off. Especially, so then I started rapping, making songs that I would like to perform, and that's what it started being. I was like, oh, this gonna be dope performing it. You know what I'm saying? And that was and I think when I got to that space, I made my best music. As far as making songs that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be dope to perform. And I think when I got to that, I made better music than just early on rapping just for the rapper's ear. You know what I'm saying? Rapping, trying to be the yada yada. You know what I'm saying? And I think that in doing that, but I think it's a little bit of both, right? Because as far as my favorite artists and rappers, are spitters. You know what I'm saying? So they, you know what I'm saying, even with Jay, Reasonable Doubt, right? You just say Reasonable Doubt. That's not the album that's going to get, you know what I'm saying, when it came out,
it's not Hard Not Life, like you saying.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not mainstream.
Heavy D is gonna be in my top 10.
Right.
Heavy diddly.
It's gonna be in my top 10.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was a label.
And you know what? I got a good question that when you said that, but it kind of spinning off the question you was asking, Hood, because it's a lot of dope artists, and it's trying to do top 5. It's you're never going to get it. But I would say, I want to ask, album wise or project wise, who, like 2 projects or 2 albums that like 2 of your favorite dope projects or dope albums from artists that really wouldn't be in anybody's top 5.
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy would be one of them.
One.
Okay.
And I don't hear people.
Which Public Enemy album?
Take a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back.
Okay.
And Kumo D.
Oh yeah,
Mo D is a beast.
Yo, that was the other album. I forgot. It was one more when I was like, my pops had a record. He had the Kumo D record. Well, my ass said, I take them L's, and he was going smack at LL. I don't know if LL really won that, man. I don't know if LL really won that battle, bro. Like that nigga said lazy, lethargic, ludicrous. I was like, what the fuck? He went nuts on L. I said, man, I don't know if he ain't had Rick Rubin and Def Jam behind him. So maybe, but
you know what?
He went nuts.
That's a good question. That's a good question. So I guess Kenny, you go first. I'm thinking of my other album. I got one, but I'm thinking of
he gonna throw me to the wolves.
Now, who's the two? Who's, like you said, Chip? That's a good question. Who's that wouldn't make it production wise? Who would you?
Yeah, it wouldn't make it like your top 10, but like 2 of your albums.
I think people forget about Redman a lot. Muddy Waters. I think people forget about that album. Damn. Another one. I'm on the spot like a motherfucker. Nobody really talk about. Everybody always talk about it was written in Illmatic, but a lot of people forget about I Am.
I Am. I knew you was gonna say that.
A lot of people forget about that album. That album.
But Nas is Nas though, so you can't use a Nas. Like Nas is in top 5s. So somebody that's not in most people's top 5, but they had a dope project, like an album, like Chill was saying, something that you can listen to from beginning to end. A beginning to end album, but they not in nobody's top 5.
Yeah, probably. Let me think. I gotta think about that shit.
I was thinking about it because only reason I thought about it because I was like, yo, your man he gone now, but when he's talking about Devin the Dude, bro, like
I know
Devin the Dude just trying to live in one of them joints, like I think that's the one. But one like Devin the Dude albums, like you can put that joint on front to back, bro.
Both of them, to me, the Dude and Just Trying to Live. Both
the Dude. That's what I was thinking about. The Dude. I think.
Where did I go? I think it was in DC, man. He had performed. I think it was in DC, bro.
The Dude, man.
I was like, yo, this my man right
here. It gotta be. Yeah, he come out here a lot. Him and Face.
And that dude, he has some too.
But I'm gonna say Zero. Let the truth be told.
Zero. Let the truth be told. Damn, I don't even think I heard that.
Yeah, that intro tough too. Most City to Don. That intro hard, man. Like, but yeah, I enjoy that album, man. That's the album right there. I still listen to this day.
So you said what 2 albums?
He said
what 2 albums you said?
Oh
no, really? What 2 albums?
Oh, I said
he said Zero.
Let the Truth Be Told, and then Redman, Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters.
Okay, so I guess I go next. You know
yes,
what?
You do, sir.
Y'all gonna laugh at me though. Y'all gonna laugh at me. Like what?
Go without saying.
The first one is Clips, Lil Willin. That first album that dropped, that Lil Willin was crazy to me.
Okay.
And then to be honest with you, Nelly Country Grammar.
Nelly Country Grammar. I don't know if I ever listened to that album.
If you go back, platinum, he went diamond. Yeah. If you go back and listen to Nelly Country Grammar, that's a joint where
that album was hard.
Like that album was crazy. Like Country Grammar, that's when he had the "If You Want to Go and Take a Ride with Me." Then he had
going downtown, baby. Yo,
ready to let it go. He had the whole St. Louis out there.
Under that, mama,
Yo, he had them eating too, though. You ever see that documentary on them?
Yeah, they was getting to it.
Then he had Better Up. Then he had Better Up. Like Nelly, and I know people probably like, Nelly, what up? Bro, that first album.
No, a good album is a good album. That's all. That was the point of what I was saying. I was just trying to
nothing
find.
Sound the same.
Yeah. Good albums.
Yeah,
I think I'll put 400 Degrees in there.
Oh my God, Chip, that joint was a banger.
I think I put 400 Degrees. That joint was just that joint. When I heard that joint, I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
And you know what? Even on top of that 400 Degrees, from New Orleans, 2 albums from New Orleans that I really, really loved was 400 Degrees, and then The Block Is Hot by Lane, and then Mac Shell Shock.
Oh yeah, Shell Shock. Yeah. Now I was thinking about Shell Shock. I was thinking that's one of the ones that came to my mind, but I don't know if I feel like the album dropped off on a couple songs for me.
Yeah,
I remember it. I remember it was a couple dope ones, but I feel like it dropped off towards the end.
But it's crazy. You know what I mean? Them songs, them albums, they never reached the East Coast, and they never reached the West Coast.
Yeah.
It was Midwest bangers. Like all them songs, I heard them later, man. But I was on both coasts.
Right.
Never, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So that's before we get out of here, fellas. You know what I mean. I want to add you 2 artists. Give me 3 artists, and then we're gonna leave after this. Give me 3 artists not somebody for you, Chip, not somebody you work with. 3 artists that you never got to work with that you'll love to work with, and Chips for you. 3 artists that you would have loved to make a hit with. Ooh. Chill, I'm gonna start with you because you've been in the industry, so I want to hear like 3 artists that you would have loved to make a hit with.
I would love to make a hit with. One would be Ice Cube.
Okay.
The other, Scarface.
Okay. That's 2. Give me one more.
And MC Light.
Got you. Chips, 3 artists, bro.
That I love to make. I just want to clarify, like I want it to be a hit record, or I just want to I want to create a song with them.
However you want to do it. If you want to make a hit record, or you want to like make a song with.
Just say work with. Just say work with.
Yeah, just work with. It'll probably just be Jay, Nas, and Face, man. Actually, I want them 3 to be on a record together. I'm mad they never all 3 did a record together.
I know, right? That'd be crazy. Yeah.
That'd have been crazy for me.
Hey, Chips, I'm mad Nas and AZ don't have a record album together to this day.
But they got songs together.
Yeah,
like,
they got
Jay, Face, and Nas. I wanted them all on a song, like just one song. Like we got Jay, Face, and Beans. We got Nas and Face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got, you know what I mean? But I never got all of them. We got Jay, you know what I mean? They all kind of, I wanted them all to do a joint, like one record together. That shit'd be dope. Like, I'm going to tell you a record that's that joint in my rotation all the time, and it's Nas and Face.
Oh, what a favor for a favor?
Nah, it's off of one of Khaled projects.
Album. I Am Hip Hop.
Yeah, Khaled. I know hip hop.
Hip hop. That joint. No, that joint though. I listen to that shit at least like. I listen to that joint at least like twice a week, dog. Twice a week, that joint just finds its way in the rotation, dog. Like that's I was like, I wish that Jay had the 3rd verse on there, dog.
You know, I wish I was in the room when they made that cut. Like I wish I was in the room when they created.
Yeah. I will tell you this. I was glad to hear Nas and Jay-Z. Like I got to hear them on the other, but that Sorry.
That was the best song they did together to me.
To me, that's the best song they ever did together.
Yeah. That was better than
Nas and Jay, Sorry.
Sorry. Not
on
sorry.
DJ Khaled album.
I'm not when he said that was crazy to me.
That was better than Black Republican to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that joint's crazy, So listen, I appreciate you guys being on the show. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, man, right here and there, man. You know what I mean? Thank you guys, man. Chips, thank you for taking the time out. Chill, you already know, man. I know your schedule is super busy.
And so what we do before we end out, since you're the guest, man, like, to be honest with you, I always wanted Chill and Chips on the Pit Stop, and we talking about hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
This is something that the stars just aligned. And when I hit you 2 days ago, when I got the okay from Chill, he was gonna be on. I said, you know what?
Yeah,
let's do it. Like I felt like it was the right time to talk about it.
Kenny hit my phone and was like, yeah, you think Chips would be a part of it? I said, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
definitely dope.
Yeah,
I thought it would have been a dope
episode. I love talking to somebody knowledgeable of the game.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I wanted to hear you talk some more because I was like, damn, you telling you getting into the thick of it. Nigga say, I got into hip hop. I got into hip hop when they started with before niggas even started rapping. That's crazy.
But the crazy thing about
that opening line right there, like when you get into hip hop, I got into it before niggas started rapping.
But the thing about it is,
rhyming yet,
and you know what's crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
When you think of the 50 years of hip hop, Chill is older than hip hop, so he was a pioneer of hip hop. That's crazy. Bro. So we're gonna give y'all your flowers, but I want to give your flowers too, Chips, man, because like I said, man, like for me, I recited your bars. You know what I'm saying? 6'2", 240 pounds, 6'2", 240 pounds, carrying 240 cows. Like I know your bars, bro. Like, and these are songs that was done.
Yeah, he put together a good show. I've been to one of his shows too, man, out there.
And these are songs that was done 15, 16 years ago.
Yeah,
this ain't new music.
Appreciate you.
So what we do, man, since you are our guest, man, we're gonna call you an honorary guest, man, for real, you know, because we're giving you your flowers, man. We do a thing called the victory lap. And what the victory lap is, we leave words of encouragement.
Hold up, Kenny, but since you said that, Kenny, real quick, hold up before you say that. Chips, you said the album that wouldn't make top 5. Since you said that, Kenny, it's 2 albums that would have probably made my
victory lap. Victory lap. Because y'all didn't let me get my second one. I just was going to tell y'all that.
Yeah, victory
lap.
Yeah, because all I said was 400 degrees, but I was gonna get the victory lap. But it's all good though.
Victory lap.
It's all good.
Yeah, you say
victory lap. Victory lap by
Nipsey Hussle.
Crenshaw. No, and Crenshaw by Nipsey Hussle. Those 2 albums. Victory lap and Crenshaw by Nipsey Hussle.
Crenshaw, yeah.
So those are the 2 that I would say. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Those are other 2. But go ahead, Kenny. My bad. I didn't cut you off.
Yeah, so man, now y'all talking about Nipsey. Fun fact, real quick before I get into the victory lap, let me get out of here. You know, there was a text message that I think Nas sent to. He asked, man, I cannot remember who he texted, but it's a pioneer in the game, and he asked this person. I think it was Nas. He texted. It was Nas, and I think he asked Nas what was his mind state after Illmatic. He asked him like, what was you trying to? What was you trying to create after coming in with Illmatic? Like, how would you, like, he was just trying to understand his mind and in creation, because he was in creation mode. Like, he was going to turn the whole thing around, you know what I'm saying? And like, become like a teacher or some type shit. So, but that was a fun fact though. But in the victory lap, man, we leave words of encouragement, education, or whatever to anybody in all ages. People need people that just want to hear some good information, some positive information, man. So just want to anything you can think off the top of your head that you can just, leave the people, man.
Yeah, Chips, victory lap is on you, bro.
Wow. That's definitely on the spot. I would say, you know what I'm saying? Black folks, man, build trust and relationships with each other, man. We don't got trust and relationships. Build trust and relationships and build community, build. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we can keep it simple.
There you have it.
Wow. Hey, Kenny, it's another episode, man. Great episode.
Kenny Chill.
Yeah.
Kenny Casanova. We got
man.
Hey, Rose McCray.
Fell off.
Yeah.
Pay his cable bill, yo.
Yeah.
Rose
McCray, man.
Yeah,
Rose McCray.
There he gone, man. Tell my man he can't do this going on cricket.
Yeah.
String y'all don't work good with cricket, man.
Yeah. Shout out to
hey,
Money
roast
Bag,
them, man. Roast them.
Yeah, shout out to Money Bag. But definitely shout out to some hip hop legends and hip hop heads, period, man. Daryl Chill Mitchell and Mo Chips, man. We appreciate y'all being on the pod. Right. This is another episode going down. Pissed Out Podcast. You know what we do, man.
We out, man.